and it's about stopping the rehearsing pattern in the mind. It's like you want to say something is arising, there's a thought of it, and what we all do is like we linger in that thoughts and we start creating the conversation in our mind. We prepare for the conversation, we prepare for what we want to say, and we start narrating, rehearsing, and we can literally like go on a journey of rehearsing the whole conversation. But when we do that, to who are we talking to? Because it is a mental projection. So you are talking to, most of the time, an entity. How to overcome layers of resistance in expressing ourselves through videos like this, or to our family and friends, speaking our authentic self, being the same person, same energy, same persona in every settings of life. I'm not putting on a different essence for my video, for my work, for my clients, for my family, for my friends, for this or that settings. And it's about stopping the rehearsing pattern in the mind. It's like you want to say something is arising, there's a thought of it, and what we all do is like we linger in that thoughts and we start creating the conversation in our mind. We prepare for the conversation, we prepare for what we want to say, and we start narrating, rehearsing, and we can literally like go on a journey of rehearsing the whole conversation. But when we do that, to who are we talking to? Because it is a mental projection. So you are talking to, most of the time, an entity. You're dissociating yourself from the present moment out of worries on how you're going to be perceived, on dread, fear of the future, on fears of how the person is going to react, how others are going to comment, engage on the creation of the video. It's all these layers. I had multiple patterns like that, and I was living in that state for a long time. I thought it was natural, was a planning phase of an experience. But over time I realized all these layers that I was just drifting out, disconnecting, floating out of my body and current reality. And then I was mental projecting and talking to false layers of reality, even sometimes entities that would portray themselves as loved one. And by entities, most of them, they are thought forms, even self-created entities that wants you to continue the pattern, that they can stay alive, that they can feed themselves out of these loops. And these loops are so subtle. It requires deep awareness, deep awareness. I hope you can catch them. I hope you can free yourself from this, as I'm more and more freeing myself from this. the best example is I'm here in the setting here. I just film a video before for the group I'm running, and I was like, okay, what is the next video? And I kept hearing, don't plan it, don't rehearse it, just press play and receive in the moment what wants to come true. And then at the beginning, I started feeling that blue ray entering. I was like, oh, is it a throat chakra transmission? I was going back to my whole self. And I was like, no, there's something deeper. How can I go deeper? And it's always about vulnerability, sharing about your present process. What are you navigating in life right now? What you should be expressing to the world publicly. The client that you're serving is always a direct mirror to what you're going through. Therefore, once you agree to that pattern, that mirror, it is easier to understand what is true for the moment, what is going on for this client, for yourself, for the video. You don't need to plan, okay, I'm gonna do a series of video about this and this and that. This is all mental planning. But what consciousness wants to birth right now is completely different. So can you just press play and in a way allow it to come true? It's a form of channeling and receiving, bring presence and awareness. And we can do this in every moment, with every conversation that we have with others. It's an art of dancing in the conversation. It's an art of making love in the conversation. It's a constant dance of like receiving the person, listening, acknowledging, speaking, giving back, and then it's a constant dance, and then there's an opening, and then there's a closing. When you start feeling that your body is like, oh, okay, and then we're closing, because everything is a cycle. And then in that cycle, maybe there is some type of triggers, abyss that you need to go through, things that you need to express. But most of the time we shut them down in the moment because we're not aware. But if we're able to be aware and then express right away, that's true liberation. Voila. That's what I had to say. I'm hoping to do more videos like that. More presence, less performance. That has been my biggest lesson lately. Less teaching from the mind, more from the womb anchor and the embodiment, vulnerability, ease, effortless energy. Voila, thank you so much. Thank you.